This is the second episode of Injection Story of Orphan Boy. If you have not watched the first episode, the link is in the description and comment. Before we start, please support this channel by subscribing to it. This is my humble request to all my viewers to help get 1,000 subscribers so that I can keep making these stories for you. Please give a like to this video so that it gets more publicity on YouTube. So, let's get started with today's story.
As you all remember, that I got a job at the house of the doctor after the nurse arranged it for me. The doctor madam was young and beautiful. Probably the most beautiful I have ever encountered in my whole life. She called the watchman and asked him to take me to her house. I went with him, and after 5 minutes of walking we reached the government quarter of the doctor madam. One middle-aged woman opened the door. The watchman told her about the arrangement to her about me. She then asked me to go in and the watchman to leave. I was afraid and shy as I have never interacted with the outside world like this before. My whole world was in the orphan home. So, I keep standing at the corner of the living room with my face down like an obedient servant. The only thing noticed is that the woman had a harsh voice. She asked my name. I said, Rish. She asked my details. I said her that I am orphan and ran away from them because they used to torture me. I was 15 years old, but very lean and skinny, that I looked like a 10-year-old. I was good looking, though with fair complexion and long hair. Of course, I did not get enough food to grow in the orphan house. She sympathized with my story. Then I looked at her. She is probably 40 to 45 years old, very fair, little fat like a typical Indian attractive woman. Her body figure and appearance would bring respect and obedience to her. She was wearing a green sari and very short sleeve blouse. She asked me sit and went inside. I looked in the house. It was not a big place. Typical home for a government doctor. I was standing at the living room, then I sit on the floor. I came to realize that the floor is the right place for me in this home. After all, I will be a servant here. She came back in a few minutes and asked me to follow her. I went in, and she took me to the corner of the house, where there was a small room. It only had a mattress and a chair. She told me that this is your room. You will stay here. I sat on the mattress, and she on the chair. Then she told me that you will get food, dress and living here only. You will get some money too. I became very happy. She then asked, are you hungry? I have not eaten in 4 days. On top, got 2 injections earlier, which was making me very dizzy as well. I said, yes. She showed me the place where I can take a bath, and she left the room. The toilet was little outside. I realized that this was also an extra arrangement for caretaker. For bath, there was open space with a hand-pumped tube well. I did not have energy to pump that and have bath. So, I only cleaned my hand and face, and came back to the room. She was sitting there on the chair, and a plate full of food on the floor. I sat in front of the plate, and started eating like an animal. She watched it all sitting there quietly. After that she showed me the place where I would clean my plates, and then asked me to leave the plate at the door. I left the plate at the door and lay down on the mattress. I did not know how long I slept. When I woke up, it was almost dark outside. I went to give water to my face in the tube well. I was still feeling the pain at knee and also in arm and butt from the injections. Suddenly, I felt really bad and vomited. Whenever I ate at noon, everything came out. Luckily, I was near the tube well. So, I cleaned it. When I turned, I saw the doctor madam standing at the door of my room. She was wearing a sleeveless sour camise. I looked down my face with respect and shyness. She said, did you vomit? I said, yes. She asked me to follow her. I went to her and she took me to another small room at the front of the house. But this room was full of medicine on the wall and a small table and chairs. Table had some medical instruments like BP meter, stethoscope, thermometer, some bottles, some other boxes with medicine. The other woman entered too in this small room. Dr. Madam asked her, what did you give him to eat? She replied, I think he might have stomach issues. The woman replied, he probably hadn't eaten for days. Thus, he might have some gas formed. I was standing there but feeling dizzy while listening to them. I saw that an injection is getting prepared by the doctor, madam. A glass syringe and a glass bottle. I told her, madam, I am fine, I don't need any injection. Please don't give me one. The woman said, you're a big boy, you should not be afraid of injection. After telling that, she asked Dr. Madam, Kalki, is it going to be in his bottom? Yes, Dr. Madam's name is Kalki. Kalki Madam replied yes. Let me tell you the name of other madam. Her name was Janki. Janki Madam then came to me and started helping me to unbutton my pants. I was reluctant, so she kind of held me by hand, and then she herself sat on the chair. Then she made me lean on her lap and slides my pant down completely. My fair buttock was fully exposed with the beaten marks on it, and I was quite shocked by the sudden chain of events. I raised my head and saw Kalki Madam trying to remove the air bubbles from the syringe. Her look at the needle made me so afraid that my heartbeat started to run again. On top of that, I was held on the lap of Janki Madam, where I was getting a warm touch from her body. I have never felt that in my life. In a moment, I felt the very cold touch of alcohol in my butt. Kalki Madam noticed the beaten marks and said, I feel sorry that they used to beat you like that. Now, don't move your legs. If you move, it will pain more. In a second, a sharp pain from the jab of needle waved into my whole body, and I jerked. I made ouch sounds and then clenched my teeth. Janki Madam was rubbing her hand on my back while Kalki Madam was giving the injection. In a minute, the injection finished. She removed the needle with quick force. She gave me a quick massage, and the Janki Madam pulled my pants up, and I freed my hand. I got up and started massaging again. Kalki Madam asked me to go my room and take rest as well. She told me if I feel bad again, then I should let her know. If you like this part of the injection stories, please give a like. Share and comment please. Please do not forget to subscribe. See you next time.